Namaste, I'm Sanvi Mandal, contestant number 1. I'm from Janakpur, currently living in Bhaktapur, and I hold a bachelor's degree in business administration. So Janakpur is full of cultures and tradition and vibrant energy. And if you'll visit Janakpur, you'll see the vibrant colors everywhere, especially red, orange, green and yellow. And these are the most celebrated colors there. And there are numerous festivals that we celebrate together, even with family and friends. And especially during Dasai, we have a very traditional dance that I'm sure not a lot of people know about, is Jijia, which I also performed in my talent round. And it's a very fun dance where the women who carry matka on their head and dance with fire inside it. So it's very exciting. And I would like to invite everybody to at least witness it once in their life. If I had to wear one color for the rest of my life, I would choose red, because it's not only associated with our culture in Mithila, whole Nepal celebrates the color red. And it's also the symbol of empowerment and strong personality, which I think I possess. Representation for me in a beauty pageant means amalgamation of everybody. It's not just about women representation like we used to talk before. It's about representing every aspect of our country, whether that be the smallest part or the larger one. It's the amalgamation of everything, every culture and tradition in one frame. So if I had an opportunity to choose any superpower, I would love to be multilingual so that I could communicate with everybody in the world, travel in every countries around the world and communicate and know their feelings, their sorrows and happiness, and know a lot more about the world. The first thing I would do after landing to Japan would be witness the Miss International pageant that was originated there. And second, I would like to try their whole cuisine because I've never got the opportunity to do that before. नमस्ते, हमर नाम सान्वी मण्डल है। हम मिस नेपाल के कंटेस्टेंट नंबर 1 छिए। हमरा अहाँ सबके एगो बात कहे के है और प्लीज हमरा लागि बहुते वोट करू ताकि हम मिथिला के मिस नेपाल प्लेटफॉर्म में रिप्रेजेंट कर सकू नीक सँ।
Namaskar Nepal. I am Dr. Sanskriti Bhattrai, 25 years old from Manigram, Rupandehi, currently working as an intern in Devda Medical College. Talking about my hobbies, I like singing, dancing, I like swimming, also playing sports. So my favorite song is Rewrite the Stars from The Greatest Showman. Can we please rewrite the stars? Nothing can keep us apart. Okay, thank you. If I had to be one Nepali celebrity, I would choose to be Priyanka Karki. I love her so much. She is very energetic and I love her dance and everything. And also I love her daughter, so I would choose to be her. One Miss Nepal I would want to be stuck in elevator would be Shrinkala Khatiwada, and I want to ask her how often she visits Hetauda. I think I would be color green. I love color green because it's the color of nature and it's so peaceful to my eyes. So I think I would be color green. One memorable experience that I have throughout this journey of Miss Nepal was my experience on walking on heels. As you know by now that I'm very tall and I was never encouraged to walk on heels and I never knew how to walk on heels. So Smith sir taught us how to walk on them, and after learning how to walk on heels, I felt like supermodel. I felt so nice and so pretty because it really elevates your personality. So thank you so much for having me. So you can vote me from Avento's app. I'm your Miss Nepal contestant number 2.
Namaste, I am Sudhina Humagai, your contestant number 3 for Miss Nepal 2025. I am 22 years old, representing Panauti Kabre Palanchok. I have completed my bachelor's in dental surgery from Kathmandu University School of Medical Science. I'm a certified yoga trainer and a part-time RJ. I am more into traveling new places, knowing people, knowing their stories. I believe in living life with purpose that uplifts others through voice, expression, and courage to be fearless. Actually, it was my mom. She used to go for fitness. Yoga has been a part of her life. So walking in her footsteps, I went to yoga sessions in Bonipa. So that's how I got inspired, and when I got time, I participate in a certification, and there we go. I got certified in yoga. In case I win Miss Nepal World, my beauty with a purpose will be more towards oral health. I will be working on a project that will be sustainable, not just for certain time, but that will be towards prevention, screening program, as well as comprehensive program that will be long term. One of the most happiest and memorable moment that I got to know during my Miss Nepal training sessions in this 15-20 days is all about the love and support that I have been receiving. I never felt that I was this valued and this much loved. Your love and support has always been my inspiration from now onwards, and I will make you all proud in whatever I can do. Whether I will have crown or not, I will be driven to my purpose. There are lots of places that I've visited in Nepal. One of my favorite places is Dhorpatan. Dhorpatan Hunting Reserve, being in a western region of Nepal. It is filled with nature, culture, tradition, plus the people over there. They are filled with humbleness, kindness. That is the favorite part over there. Plus, during monsoon seasons, the flowers there blooming makes your heart smile. So I recommend everyone to go there. If not 3, I would have certainly chose 18, because 18 has been a part of my life, because it was my roll number in my bachelor's in dental surgery. So the whole procedure of 5 years had made me felt so connected with that number, but I am okay with 3, the perfect one. If I got chance to switch even one day of Adda ma'am life to mine, Adda ma'am is our Miss Nepal contestant manager. I'd be less harsh and be more flexible about timings. I would have managed the contestants' call time from 6 a.m. to even a bit farther more, maybe 10 a.m. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You can vote for me through Avento's app. I am Sudhina Humagai, your contestant number 3.
Namaste everyone, I am Shruti Maharjan and I am your contestant number 4 for Miss Nepal 2025. I'm a media studies graduate. I'm from Lalitpur and I've been working as a public relations and communications executive. And one thing about myself is I love meeting new people and making new friends. So I'm loving my Miss Nepal journey. So I have been watching Miss Nepal since 2012, but I wanted to join since 2017. So I had no plan on joining this year, but last year I met Prathana ma'am and then she motivated me to join this year as well. So here I am today as your contestant number 4. So last year I had an opportunity to be at Miss Nepal 2024 through the place I work at and be at shoots, auditions and finale. So I got the opportunity to meet Prathana ma'am as well during one of the shoots, and I told her about how I wanted to join as well. So she motivated me to try next year, and here I am today as your contestant number 4 for Miss Nepal 2025. If I were a Disney princess, I would ask the contestants what they thought it takes to be a queen. The most important thing beauty pageant represents for me is sisterhood. I think all of the contestants here are amazing, and we've been having so much amazing time together, and I think beauty pageants helps us embrace our feminine more than ever. So that's what beauty pageants represents to me. So there's a Sanskrit quote which says Yat Vavo Tat Vavati, which translates into you become what you dream of. So yes, you should dream big, but you should also wake up every day and push yourself beyond limits to work hard and achieve that dream. One funny rule would be you must take a leave every alternate day, because I think we are now a month close of having our trainings every day and we are very tired nowadays. So if we had some leave, we would be refreshed. But we are loving the journey anyways. If I could swap my life with any other former Miss Nepals, it would be Sahana Vajracharyadi. She is Miss Nepal Earth 2010. And I would do that because she's also from a media field like me, and I love her storytelling power. I love hosting shows as well, and she does it so nicely. So I would love to swap my life with her and live her life for a day. So one thing I think a parent can learn from their children is the power of curiosity, to learn more every day and not just think about what I have learned till now and just follow that, but also have an openness to learn every day and follow accordingly. So one final message to the audiences would be, keep loving Miss Nepal, keep watching The Hidden Treasure, and keep showering love and support to all the contestants. And you can vote for me through Avento's app. I am your contestant number 4, and I would be really grateful if you could show your love through the votes. Thank you.
Namaste, I am Anuradha Sharma Thakal, your contestant number 5. I am a pharmacist and I'm from Nuwakot. I have been working as a pharmacist at Medicare Hospital for about a year, and I love dancing and singing. I have been also advocating for women empowerment and accessible healthcare. There are a lot of places where there is no access to nearby health institution. They have to travel a lot for reaching the basic health needs. So I'm thinking of distributing first aid kits to everyone, and also providing health education about how to use it, and also some recognizing symptoms and hygiene and sanitation as well. There were several Miss Nepals from medical field, but who inspired me the most was Ishani Shrestha, who was crowned in 2013. She had also conducted the dental health camps during her BWAP journey, and she also won the Beauty with the Purpose at that time. I guess she was the first one to win the Beauty with the Purpose title, so she has inspired me a lot, and I am trying to take forward this legacy. Thank you. If I could really erase any moment from my life, I would not do any, because I think every moment is a story, every moment is an experience. So I don't want to just erase it, but I want to learn from it and grow from it. So I don't want to erase any of them. If I could swap life with any previous Miss Nepal, I would not like to do that, because I want to be the original Anuradha Sharma, Miss Nepal World 2025. So if I was one of the judges in the grand finale, then I would surely ask about the current situation of Nepal and what setbacks is it facing right now. And as a youth, what can you do for the country? The most memorable incident in the Miss Nepal journey was when we interacted with the kids with the cleft palate. It was much of a fun thing when we did a lot of things like drawing, painting, and the smiles on their face was so mesmerizing. So that was the most memorable moment of this journey. My message to the audience is, I just want to thank them from the heart. My message to the audience is, I want to thank them because I have been receiving a lot of messages, lot of blessings from them. So I just want to thank you, and I want to ask them to please support me throughout this journey, because I am here and I want all your love and support, and also vote me through the Avento's app. I am contestant number 5.
Hello, I'm Anupriya Thakur, your contestant number 6. I'm from the heart of Mithila, Janakpur Dham, and I'm a student of business administration. I love riding bikes, and also I love birds a lot. It was last Christmas when I and my friends went for a ride. अनि हामी चाहिँ लाइक रिभरको साइडमा गएर पिकनिक मनाम भनेर चाहिँ प्लान गरेका थियौँ. अनि फर द्याट 6 जना ग्रुपमा 3वटा बाइक लिएर निस्केको थियौँ र वी ह्याड अ लट अफ फन देयर. मलाई चाहिँ बाइक राइड गर्दै मनाङ मुस्ताङ जान एकदमै रहर छ. म प्यारट बन्थेँ होला किनकि म बच्चैदेखि प्यारटसँग खेल्दै हुर्केको हो, र किनकि प्यारट क्यान स्पिक लाइक अस एन्ड वी क्यान कम्युनिकेट इजिली. म चाहिँ एलिभेटरमा स्टक भयो भनेदेखि आई वुड लभ टु बी स्टक विथ मिस निकिता चाण्डक. अनि किन भनेदेखि आई एम इन्सपायर्ड बाई हर. अनि मलाई उहाँको जर्नीको बारेमा एकदम डिपली थाहा छैन र म उहाँलाई त्यही नै सोध्छु होला. इफ आई वुड गेट क्राउन्ड, आई वुड लभ टु हेभ आलिया भट्ट टु क्राउन मी. आई क्यान निट क्लोथ्स. इफ मैले जिन्दगीभरि एउटै कलर लाउनु पर्यो भने आई वुड चुज ग्रे. मेरो लागि चाहिँ सबसे यादगार भएको इभेन्ट चाहिँ स्यास सेरेमनी हो. स्यास सेरेमनी चाहिँ एकदम यादगार थियो किनकि
a lot of people from our society was expecting from me, and I got it. The one message that I want to delay is, if I can stand here, you can too. You can vote for me through Avento's app, going to the contestant number 6 and vote right away.
Namaskar, I'm Deepshikha Nepal, contestant number 7 of Miss Nepal 2025. I've done my bachelor's in environmental science and I've been working as a climate change researcher and an environmentalist. I also freelance as an MC. But besides that, I am a type of friend who you say that you cannot choose a lifestyle one type of, so I'm basically into everything, but mostly I am a big time movie person. I see movie of every kind of genre, and I also listen to a music that is of variety of music taste. Yes, the first MCing gig that I did was जबरजस्तीको MCing gig. That was मेरो स्कुलमा when we had a cultural program अनि कसले पनि गर्न मानिरहेको थिएन, and the teachers had nominated me to do it and forced me to do it, but when I did it I surprisingly had fun. So त्यसपछि चाहिँ MCing गर्न comfortable छु भन्ने चाहिँ feel भयो, and when I'm with the podium I feel really good. रमाइलो नै feel हुन्छ मलाई. तर त्यसपछि I discontinued for a bit अनि अहिले फेरि म I am continuing as a freelance MC. नेपाली र दुबईमा चाहिँ म कार्यक्रम सञ्चालिकाको रूपमा काम गर्ने गरेको छु. धन्यवाद. So एउटा मुभी क्यारेक्टर जुन चाहिँ मसँग पर्सनली एकदमै रेजोनेट गर्छ, I think you may not agree, but it is Naina from Ye Zamani Hai Diwani, because she is a nerd, but she is also a really good friend, and once you get to know her, she is a really fun person. So I think म पनि त्यस्तो real life ma, especially in friendship and relationships. I am very emotional person, but I do not look like it in the beginning. I look very stiff, but as I soften, I become a really good friend and a fun person to be around. So when I got contestant number 7, मलाई चाहिँ एकदमै majestic feel भएको थियो, because this year you may not believe it, जब Miss Nepalको the applications are soon to be opened भन्ने call आएको थियो, I felt chills हैन, I felt like a calling. So जब number 7 पनि पायो, which is considered a lucky number हैन, 7 seats, 7 days in a week, सप्तऋषि भनेर राख्नुहुन्छ घरमा. So everyone was like so happy, and मेरो भाइ is a big fan of Cristiano Ronaldo. The first thing he said when I went back home is ढोका खोल्ने बित्तिकै सु. So of course it is a lucky number. So I was expecting any odd number भयो हुन्छ, because अलिकति मेरो odd numbers मा खै किन inclination छ, but 7 is a very good number, and I'm very happy, and I feel like the universe is trying to say me something, and it will all turn out to be good. So if I were to be a vehicle, म चाहिँ if I'm to give a very glamorous answer, I would say something else. तर आज चाहिँ I would say I would want to be a Safa Tempo, because it is resonating with my advocacy. Safa Tempo चाहिँ नेपालको one of the first electric vehicle पनि हो, which is accessible to public, र आजसम्म पनि long term sustain गरेको electric vehicle पनि Safa Tempo नै हो. And also, did you know that when Safa Tempo initiated, त्यो Safa Tempo को advocacy चाहिँ एउटा women empowerment पनि थियो. So most of the women drivers were trained to ride the Safa Tempo. So त्यो चाहिँ मेरो advocacy सँग completely resonate हुन्छ, and I really appreciate the idea behind the tempo. So yes, Deepshikha is Safa Tempo, go for it. So it is not Miss Nepal Earth, but rather Miss Nepal World. So Shiksha Pradhanle चाहिँ मलाई I think inspire गर्नुभएको छ to this journey, because she is also the first ever environmental science student to win the title of Miss Nepal. And of course, she is, as a person, she is very charming, and जसरी उहाँले आफ्नो advocacy Miss World मा लग्नुभयो, she not only just says the things she is saying, but she actually implements it in her everyday life, and I've met her a few times and it really shows. So म Miss Nepal भइसकेपछि चाहिँ I also would like to implement a lifestyle that I'm advocating for, just like Shiksha. So my final message to the audience is that thank you so much for this overwhelming love and support that I have been receiving so far in my journey to Miss Nepal 2025. I would like to give a message to every young people watching me out there that ready is not a feeling, it's a decision. This year I decided that I'm ready for Miss Nepal 2025. Just like that, go for your dreams. Don't just wait to feel ready, decide to be ready and go for your dreams. Thank you so much for your love and support, and please continue to vote for me through the Aventos app.
Namaste, my name is Jagadishwari Saha. I am from Nepalgunj with proud roots in Acham, Sudur-Paschim province. Professionally, I am a youth activist and social development advocate. I have been working in the social sector for 12 years. I started my journey in the social sector by involving in rural surveys in Acham, in issues like sanitation and menstruation. Then I became more involved in complex issues such as good governance, anti-corruption, public health, disability rights, and climate justice.
and currently I'm serving as a member of the US Embassy Youth Council, actively working to bring meaningful change in our communities. And academically, I hold a master's degree in business administration. Jagadishwari is very powerful and divine name that I deeply honor. But growing up, me and my parents recognized that many people find it very difficult to pronounce and sometimes mispronounced it. So rather than letting that become a barrier, my parents and me embraced a simpler name that is Jasmine, but my name in academics and other certificates is Jagadishwari. For me, the flower jasmine represents grace, fragrance, and peace. This year, the new crown partner is Sri Nataraj Jewelers, and I'm so excited for all the crowns, but especially I'm excited for the Miss Nepal World Crown because I'm aiming for that crown. And I think this crown will embrace the features of Miss World Crown, Blue Crown. Well, Miss Nepal is not my childhood dream because ma euta हाम्रो नेपालको one of the remote district of our country, अछाममा हुर्केको हो. म त्यहाँ हुर्किँदै गर्दाखेरि I don't have any idea about pageant. म आफ्नो 10 क्लास सकाइसकेपछि मात्र नेपालगञ्ज मुभ भएको हो र त्यहाँ पुगिसकेपछि मात्र मैले मिस नेपालको बारेमा थाहा पाएको हो र त्योभन्दा पहिला चाहिँ मैले म लकिली मेरो फ्यामिलीहरू मिडियामा हुनुहुन्छ सो मैले न्युजपेपरहरू चाहिँ हेर्न पाउँथेँ अछाममा भए पनि र त्यो न्युजपेपरको कुनामा चाहिँ एउटा मिस पूर्वाञ्चल समथिङ हुन्थ्यो र क्राउन लगाइरहेको केटी हात हल्लाको पिक्चर देख्दाखेरि मलाई पनि के रहेछ यो भनेर बुझ्न त्यसले अट्र्याक्ट चाहिँ गर्थ्यो बुझ्न मन लाग्थ्यो र मेरो फ्यामिली एकदमै मिस नेपाल राम्रो मान्नुहुन्छ उहाँहरूले नै मलाई मिस नेपालको बारेमा जानकारी दिनुभएको हो इट्स लाइक अ फेस्टिभल इन आवर होम एन्ड आई स्टिल रिमेम्बर हाउ आवर मिल वुड बी प्रिपेयर्ड अर्ली सो द्याट वी क्यान अल सिट टुगेदर एन्ड वाच द फिनाले. And to all the girls who don't know about pageant or who are aiming for the pageant, I would say your background and your background, your education background or your geographical background does not determine your destination. No matter where you come from, no matter your background, you can achieve anything that you desire. If you see dreams with your open eyes, then you can succeed in your life. 2019 मा चाहिँ मैले मिस कल्चर नेपालगञ्जमा पार्टिसिपेट गर्ने अवसर पाएको थिएँ जुन चाहिँ मिस कल्चर नेपालगञ्ज भएको भएर त्यहाँ चाहिँ इङ्ग्लिसको एउटा वर्ड पनि बोल्यो भने पनि हाम्रो मार्क्स डिडक्ट हुन्छ भनेको थियो सो हामीले फुल्ली नै नेपालीमा बोल्नुपर्ने थियो अनि टप 5 मा पुगिसकेपछि हामी पाँचैजनालाई एउटै सेम क्वेसन थियो सामाजिक सञ्जालको सकारात्मक र नकारात्मक कुराहरू के छ बुँदामा उल्लेख गर्नु होला भनेर सोधिएको थियो जसमा मैले पोजिटिभ नेगेटिभ दुईटै कुरा भने पोजिटिभमा चाहिँ मैले सामाजिक सञ्जालले हामीलाई देश विदेशसँग कनेक्ट गराएको छ हामी आफ्नो घरको एउटा कुनामा एउटा चेयरमा बसेर 1 सेकेन्डमै विश्वमा के भइरहेको छ भन्ने समाचार पाउन सक्छौं प्लस हाम्रो आपत्ति विपद पर्दा पनि हामीले सामाजिक सञ्जालको मार्फतबाट थुप्रै फन्डहरू कलेक्ट गर्न सकिरहेका छौं जस्तै हाम्रो भूकम्प गएको बेला पनि बाइकहरू मान्छेहरूलाई लिफ्ट दिने त्यो कार्य पनि सामाजिक सञ्जालबाटै गरिएको थियो त्यस्तै बुदाहरू उल्लेख गरेको थिएँ मैले एक्ज्याक्टली मलाई अहिले याद त भएन सो नकारात्मक पक्षहरूमा चाहिँ मैले सामाजिक सञ्जालको कारणले गर्दाखेरि धेरै महिला दिदीबहिनी तथा पुरुषहरू पनि यो हाम्रो ट्राफिकिङको जालोमा पनि पर्नु भएको छ प्लस गेमहरू खेल्ने र नकारात्मक कुराहरू सामाजिक सञ्जालले जुन निम्त्याउँछ रिलेसनशिपको कुरामा पनि र अन्य सामाजिक सञ्जालमा एकदमै धेरै टाइम व्यतीत गर्ने त्यस्तो नकारात्मक कुराहरू पनि छ तर हामी वी एज अ ह्युमन वी एज अ civilized citizens we need to know about the bad and good aspects and we have that knowledge to choose what is good and what is bad for us so हामीले सकारात्मक कुराहरूलाई अगाडि लिनुपर्छ र नेगेटिभ कुराहरूलाई हटाउने प्रयास गर्नुपर्छ मेरो मिस नेपाल जर्नीको एकदमै मेमोरेबल मोमेन्ट भनेको मिस नेपाल अडिसन हो बिकज त्यो मोमेन्टको लागि मैले 2015 बाट प्रिपेयर गरिरहेको थिएँ इट्स बिन अलरेडी 10 इयर्स मैले आफ्नो लाइफमा अहिलेसम्म जे गरेँ जे अचिभ गरेँ त्यो अल बिकज अफ मिस नेपाल भन्छु बिकज इन मोमेन्ट्स अफ सेल्फ डाउट आई वुड वाच मिस नेपाल भिडियोज not only to admire the elegance and beauty of the former queens but to remind myself that it's possible to beyond our circumstances And whenever I watch Miss Nepal videos, I see myself, I envision myself on that stage one day, not just representing myself, but representing the other girls like me. And Miss Nepal was always my motivation, my source of strength, hope, and inspiration. And the positive impact of former Miss Nepal queens didn't just inspire me, they called me to action. So now I want to be that same source of inspiration. Auditionमा जानु भनेको चाहिँ मेरो मिस नेपाल जर्नीको फर्स्ट स्टेप थियो। त्यो स्टेपको लागि मैले थुप्रै इयर्सबाट प्रिपेयर गरिरहेको थिएँ। सो अडिसन चाहिँ मेरो एकदमै मेमोरेबल मोमेन्ट हो अहिलेसम्मको लागि। नमस्ते सबैजनालाई जसले यो सो हेरिरहनु भएको छ। अहिलेसम्मको साथ, माया र समर्थनको लागि धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद। एकदमै आभारी छु हजुरहरूको माया, साथ र सपोर्टको लागि। र अझै पनि हजुरहरूको यो साथ, माया निरन्तर पाइराखौँ। र जतिजनाले अहिले हेरेर बसिराख्नु भएको छ, हजुरहरू पनि सपना देख्न नडराउनुहोस्। एक दिन असफल भए पनि, 2 दिन असफल भए पनि, एक दिन तपाईँ अवश्य पनि सफल हुनुहुन्छ। सपना देख्न नडराउनुहोस्। यदि हजुरभित्रबाट केही गर्छु भन्ने मन छ भने चाहिँ आफ्नो ब्याकग्राउन्ड, आफ्नो परिवेश हेरेर चाहिँ पछाडि कहिले पनि नहट्नु होला। र आफूले दृढ विश्वास र सङ्कल्प लिएर अगाडि बढ्नुभयो भने तपाईँ एक दिन अवश्य पनि सफल हुनुहुन्छ भन्छु। थ्याङ्क यू सो मच। यो मिस नेपालको यात्रा म एक्लैको मात्र नभएर मैले यहाँ पर्पस एउटा इस्यु बोकेर आएको छु। नेपालगञ्जको एउटा समुदाय जुन चाहिँ मगन्ता कम्युनिटी भनेर चिनिन्छ। मगन्ता कम्युनिटीमा एकदमै धेरै प्रब्लम छ। इभन वार्ड नम्बर 6 डुडुवा गाउँपालिकामा 125 हाउस होल्डमा जम्मा 4वटा टोइलेटहरू छ। त्यस्तै थुप्रै प्रब्लमहरू छ। त्यो मगन्ता समुदायलाई इम्पावर्ड गर्ने मेरो उद्देश्य रहेको छ ब्युटी विथ अ पर्पस प्रोजेक्ट मार्फत। सो हजुरहरूले मलाई मेरो यो जर्नीमा साथ दिनको लागि मलाई भोट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। र भोट गर्नको लागि एभेन्टोज एप मार्फत मिस नेपालमा गई कन्टेस्टेन्ट नम्बर 8 मा भोट गरिदिनु होला। साथै हजुरहरूले ई सेवाको भोटिङ सेक्सनमा गएर मिस नेपालमा क्लिक गरेर कन्टेस्टेन्ट नम्बर 8 लाई भोट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। साथै हजुरहरूले डाइरेक्ट QR कोड पनि छ, त्यसलाई जुनसुकै अनलाइन ब्याङ्किङ और ई सेवाबाट स्क्यान गरेर पनि भोट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। Thank you so much.
Namaste everyone, my name is Lina Little and I am your contestant number 9. I am a certified scuba diver. I am also a clinical nurse specialist and a student of public health from University of Sydney. So ever since I was little, it was not like a ritual or a tradition, but then we always loved going and swimming since I was in year 2. My whole family loves swimming and I think that's where I found my passion for swimming. Yes, I drowned a lot, but then I think I bounced back. But then my brother is an open water advanced scuba diver as well. So every time I looked up to him, I found my passion. The more I went underwater, the more I wanted to explore more. So I went to the Philippines to get my scuba diving license. And when I got that, I was certified at 60 feet. I think going underwater, it can be very overwhelming at first. My first experience was in Bali back in 2019 when I did first scuba diving. And I actually had water filled in my oxygen tank. So I had to be rescued immediately. I was under like 20 feet, I guess. So I panicked. I also swallowed a bit of water. So it was very panicking. I was at a situation where I thought I would never go back to water. And then I thought I had developed hydrophobia. But then to my surprise, I actually went back to the water and I started swimming again. So I think it's about finding your calmness and your stillness when you go underwater and respecting the life underwater as well. So till date, I've been to 9 different countries, fortunately. So every time my passport has been looked at, I feel very threatened and very disheartened because the way we are undervalued looking at our passport. I traveled with one of my Australian friends and we went to Thailand. So when his passport was stamped within few minutes and I was interrogated for hours about where I was going to stay, why was I in Thailand and what was I there for? So when I was interrogated for like hours, it made me feel, regardless if I would have $1 million on my bank account, if my country is not rich enough, then I'm never going to get that value or I'm never going to get that respect. So I think the inspiration came from that point to uplift Nepali passport. I was eligible to get Australian passport 3 years ago, but then I think for me, my greatest asset is Nepali passport. So I've always believed in a motive of learning, earning and returning. So you go abroad, you learn, you earn your skills and your resources along with your experiences, and then you come back to Nepal and you invest. I think that's the motive for me to join Miss Nepal. Well, yes, there has been multiple, but then I think One is like every time I talk, I tend to talk very fast. And then I was suggested by a lot of my friends that maybe I should be a rapper instead. I think it's genetic because my mom talks very, very fast as well. My mom and dad, they've been married for 31 beautiful years, and yet my dad still has trouble understanding my mom at times. So it's very valid. So I think every time I talked, initially when we joined with my friend circle, none of them could understand me. So I had to slow myself down. And I think this is the slowest I've ever spoken in front of the camera. I come from a very spiritual family. Every evening at our home, we used to have bhajan kirtan night. So my dad used to play harmonium and sing. My older brother used to play tabla. My younger brother used to play flute. I used to play flute as well, and my mom used to play little ching ching. So we always had this beautiful musical night at our place. We were always taught since little that we become who we surround ourselves with. So I think we've always surrounded ourselves with our roots, our culture, our values. So I believe every time you go outside, I've played flute just for like one instant in Australia. It was only for like 20 seconds because I hadn't played for years and years. Even at that time, the amount of praise that I got, the amount of people that approached me because they wanted to learn, and that was so unique, something made out of a bamboo, and he could play so well and so beautiful. I think that's something that people would really look up to. So I think your culture should be preserved regardless of how much you're influenced by the Western culture or the thoughts, I guess. I believe that the dreams that you see when with your eyes open are the dreams that you can accomplish, and you're going to move way forward in life. So definitely, if Miss Nepal is your childhood dream, definitely start working from it from now on. I went to Philippines and Thailand, and then I saw girls or kids who are like 7 years old or 8 years old. They've already started training. They've started training on their walks. They've started training on their talks, the way they present themselves, the way they're grooming themselves. The training process is vigorous. It's about 10 to 12 years that they're trained, and then they enter the national pageant and then win the international crown. So if you already have that dream, and if you already see someone in the glamour industry or like in the TV and you aspire to be someone like them, then I believe training early would definitely benefit you. I believe that self-doubt is the biggest problem that we Nepali are facing. In Australia, how Nepalese people are known as being the most hardworking people who have got ethics, values, and they're very well respected. But I believe that only comes when you start believing in yourself. So please believe in yourself and move forward, because there are so many issues in the world that needs attention rather than having self-doubt. So I think we have to come out of that cocoon and a bubble and then move forward in life to make a world a better place. So my name is Luna Little and I am your contestant number 9. To vote for me, you can go through either eSewa or Eventos app and scroll down to contestant number 9 and please vote for me. Dhanyavad.
नमस्कार, मेरो नाम जसोदा कार्की, तपाईहरुको प्रतियोगी अङ्क 10। म चाहिँ अहिले पोलिटिकल साइन्समा मास्टर्स गरिरहेको छु, साथसाथै म थिएटर आर्टिस्ट पनि हो। मैले अनिश्चित सम्बन्ध गरेको छु, मुनामदन गरेको छु, अनि आम्रपाली गरेको छु। मुनामदनमा मुनामदन चाहिँ हेर्नै पर्ने वा पढ्नै पर्ने खालको एउटा नाटक हो। यदि तपाईले मुनामदन पढ्नु भएको छैन भने पनि हजुरले नारायण गोपालको गीत सुन्न सक्नुहुन्छ। त्यो गीतबाट हजुरले थाहा पाउनुहुन्छ मुनामदनको स्टोरी भनेको कति धेरै र कति धेरै गहिरो छ भनेर। सो एकचोटि गीत चाहिँ सुन्नु होला। यदि म जसोदाको आमा भइदिएको भए म मेरो नाम चाहिँ उपांशु राख्थे। उपांशुको अर्थ छ इच्छाधारी नागिन। किन मलाई थाहा छैन, तर बच्चादेखि नै यो नाममा म एकदमै मोहित छु, किनकि मैले संस्कृत पढेको हो। अनि त्यसपछिबाट यसको अर्थ चाहिँ एउटा इच्छाधारी नागिन थियो त्यति बेला। अनि मलाई एकदमै त्यो नाम एकदम राख्न मन थियो कि अब म मेरो छोरीको राख्छु। उपांशु भनेको चाहिँ एउटा इच्छाधारी यस्तो गुड नागिन इच्छाधारी नागिन त राम्रो हुन्छ, सबै कुरा राम्रो हो, तर त्यसलाई मान्छेले कसरी लिन्छ भन्ने कुरामा फरक पर्छ। अनि यो इच्छाधारी नागिन त एकदम राम्रो हो नि। हामी नाग पूजाको दिन नागलाई पुरा पूजा गर्छ, भगवान दाल भात मासु खान्न, तर हुनु चाहिँ पर्यो मिस नेपाल दिव्य राय माझी, किनकि मैले उहाँलाई हिजो भर्खर भेटेको थिएँ। कस्तो राम्रो, कति सफ्ट अनि कति स्विट, त्यही भएर एकदमै डाउन टु अर्थ हुनुहुन्छ। पूर्व राष्ट्रपति विद्यादेवी भण्डारी, किनकि एउटा वुमेनलाई क्राउन गर्नका एउटा पूर्व राष्ट्रपति आउनु झनै राम्रो हुन्थ्यो। संसद भवन, राजनीतिक कर्मी जसोदा कार्की। मलाई हिस्ट्री चाहिँ मेटाउन मिल्ने भएको भए पासुङ लाङमु शेर्पाको मृत्यु भएको दिन चाहिँ म मेटाउँथेँ, किनभने पासुङ लाङमु शेर्पाले जुन एउटा कदम उचाल्नु भयो, सर्वोच्च शिखरमा महिला पनि जान सक्छन् भनेर, उहाँ नेपालको प्रथम महिला हुनुभएको चढ्नको लागि। उहाँको त्यो हिम्मत, साहस र त्यो आत्मविश्वासको त कुरै हामी गर्न सक्दैनौँ त्यही भएर म उहाँको मृत्युको दिन चाहिँ म रोक्न चाहन्थेँ अभियसली मिस कस्मो एकदमै कस्मोको डिजाइन एकदमै राम्रो छ सायद यो क्राउन पनि एकदमै राम्रो होला भन्ने विश्वास छ मलाई तर क्राउन कस्तो छ भनेर मैले इमेजिन चाहिँ गरेको छैन तर राम्रो नै होला किनकि कस्मोको क्राउन अलरेडी राम्रो नै छ सबै एक किनकि एक चुज गऱ्यो भने चाहिँ आफ्नो मिस्टेकहरू बढी थाहा पाइन्छ अनि त्यसै क्यामेराहरूमा फर्स्टमा आउँछ क्या आफ्नो फेस हाम्रो त कोही राख्नुपर्छ 9-10 जना पछाडि आउँछ एकको चाहिँ फर्स्टमै आउँछ सो एक हिडन ट्रेजरको सबै रुल्स चाहिँ एकदमै राम्रो छ अझ राम्रो रुल्स चाहिँ सबै नै राम्रो छ हिडन ट्रेजरको रुल्स मलाई त्यो कमी नै लागेन हिडन ट्रेजरको रुल्समा त्यो सबै नै राम्रो छ एउटा बनाउनु पर्दाखेरि जसैलाई मिस नेपाल बनाइदिन्थेँ मलाई बच्चा हुँदाखेरि चाहिँ ठुलो भएर जे देख्यो त्यही बन्न मन लाग्थ्यो बच्चा चाहिँ त्यो फिक्स करियरै थिएन टिचर देख्यो भने टिचर बन्न मन लाग्थ्यो हेल्प पोस्टमा गएर मार्सिका थियो भने मार्सिका बन्न मन लाग्थ्यो त्यो फिक्स नै थिएन तर अहिले चाहिँ फिक्स भएको छ अहिले चाहिँ म मिस नेपाल पछाडि मिस नेपाल बन्यो भने मिस नेपाल भइहाल्छु मिस नेपाल पछि पनि मलाई चाहिँ पोलिटिक्स गर्न मन छ म ढलभित्र पसेको छु के भएको थियो भने हाम्रो पोखरा जानु थियो त्योभन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ हाम्रो प्रधान मेम्बर र महिमा म्यामले हामीलाई ड्रेस कोडहरू दिइरहनुहुन्थ्यो अनि हिल्सको पनि कोड भइरहेको हुन्थ्यो त्यसपछिबाट मसँग हिल्सहरू खासै थिएन भएको पनि युज भइरहेको थियो अनि एक दिन म राति हिँडिरहेको थिएँ सपिङ गर्दा गर्दा लेट भयो त्यसपछि हिँडिरहेको थिएँ अनि राइजिङ मलभन्दा अलिकति अगाडि ग्लोबल ब्याङ्कको अपोजिट चाहिँ ठुलो खाल्डो रहेछ सधैँ ढल रहेछ कि अनि मेरो दुईवटा हिल्स अनि म जहाँ थिएँ त्यो ठ्याक्कै म ढलभित्र पसेँ अनि त्यसपछि मेरो हिल्स पनि ढलभित्र गयो म पनि पसिहालेँ अब मलाई के भयो भने म अब मरे जस्तो महसुस भयो बचाऊ भने मलाई कस्तो हिरोइन जस्तो फिल भयो त्यति बेला बचाऊ बचाऊ भने दुईवटा पठाएको दाइहरू हुनुहुन्थ्यो उहाँले चाहिँ बाइक फालेर मलाई बचाउन आउनुभयो सो मेरो हिल त गयो अनि मेरो जिउ भयो त ढल्लै ढल लागेको थियो कि त्यसपछि मेरो ट्याक्सी ड्राइभर दाइ आउनुभयो अनि दाइ म लैजान्दा प्लिजहरू हुन्न डबल दिनुपर्छ डबल लैजानु सक्छ तिमी धेरै गनाउनु रहेछ तिर्पलमा ल्याइदिन्छु अनि मैले तिर्पल दिएर घर गएँ अनि मैले अहिलेसम्म पनि मेरो घाउ छ यहाँ अनि मेरो 3 दिनसम्म अलिकति ढल सेलाइरहेको थियो जिउबाट हजुरले मलाई भोट चाहिँ एपेन्डोज एप मार्फत गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ तपाईँहरूको प्रतियोगी नम्बर 10 अनि हजुरहरूले माया मिस नेपाललाई मात्र होइन मिस नेपालको जर्नीलाई मात्र होइन मिस नेपालबाट सकिएपछिको जर्नीलाई पनि माया गर्नुहोला साथ सपोर्ट गर्नुहोला त्यही नै हो मायाको अपेक्षा गर्दछु
Namaste everyone, I am Arsha Thapa, your contestant number 11 and I'm a doctor by profession. I graduated from the Armed Forces Medical College and also had the privilege of serving in Nepal Army representing Nepal, wearing the Nepal Army uniform in the Naval Hospital of India. I love playing swimming and playing violin, and one interesting fact about me is I really love traveling and meeting new people and learning about their traditions and culture. So being a woman in uniform, it comes with a responsibility. So I learned a lot of things from very experienced people, very experienced officer, and it taught me a lot about punctuality, discipline, and what it means to have responsibility and what it means to work in uniform. So I was in my duty in pediatric rotation, and there was a patient who was 7 years old and he was suffering from pneumonia and he was in near death situation, but our constant effort made almost impossible possible, and एउटा पेरेन्ट्सले चाहिँ आफ्नो मर्न लागेको बच्चाको चाहिँ लाइफ पाउनु भयो and त्यो बच्चाले आफ्नो नयाँ जिन्दगी पायो, and that is what touched me a lot. हामीले एकदम एफर्ट्स लायौँ, हामीले पढेको चिज एक्सनमा ल्याएर इम्प्लिमेन्ट गऱ्यौँ भने चाहिँ हामीले मान्छेको जिन्दगी चेन्ज गर्न सक्छौँ र बेटर बनाउन सक्छौँ जस्तो लाग्यो. So that's why I'm really happy that I'm in this profession and I'm looking forward to doing better and giving back to the community. So my dad was posted in Suklafata Wildlife Reserve and I was in class 5. So I could see a lot of deer in that place and it's full of greenery and beauty. So I think everybody should visit that place, which is situated in Suklafata in Far West. So I was really excited for the auditions, and after auditions I saw a lot of empowered women around me. We were very beautiful and I was a little nervous at that time, and म चाहिँ मेरो रिजल्ट कहिले आउँछ होला, मेल आउँछ होला कि आउँदैन होला भनेर I was very nervous. अनि म घर गएँ, I was waiting, जतिखेर नि I was checking at the mail कहिले आउँछ, कल आउँछ कि मेल आउँछ कि भनेर, and the moment Gmail को त्यो टुङ भनेर आवाज आयो, the moment आवाज आउने बित्तिकै I started jumping, and then मेसेज नहेरिकन हिडन ट्रेजर भनेर देख्ने बित्तिकै I shouted and jumped and hugged my mom. It was very special moment. for me. I have been in the situation where I also dreamt of being a Miss Nepal since I was very small. So a message that I would like to pass to the young generation would be, firstly, complete your education, and after you come to Miss Nepal, you'll get to learn a lot. You'll be groomed personally and professionally, and at the same time, they'll teach you how to have a purpose in life. Miss Nepal will teach you not just what you are, but what you can be. So focus in yourself and focus on being the better you. If my life was switched with our very dear Adhya ma'am, I would be a little more strict because she is very sweet and I feel like people take benefit out of it. So I would be strict and I would make the contestants come in time and be punctual and more disciplined. So one message to the audience or to the world would be that you should be kind no matter what. Regardless of people being mean to you or not, you should always be kind because what goes around comes around, and I always believe that you should kill people with kindness. So to vote for me, you can either install the Aventos app or directly you can vote for me through eSeva or mobile banking. So please vote for me. My contestant is 11 number. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Urusha Bandari, your Miss Nepal contestant number 12, and I have been navigating this two world of modeling and dentistry, and it has taught me to be disciplined and to be self-expressive at the same time. So one of the interesting fact about me is that I don't want to be known by the profession or the identity. I want to be recognized by my own name, who is very enthusiastic, who is versatile, who knows how to balance life while being a singer, being an enthusiast for space, and so many other things. So I don't want you to believe that following profession is all about passion. You can represent any field that you love to do, and that's what I believe in. Thank you so much. I admire my name as well. It means star, and I believe I shine the brightest when I know how to light candles for other people. And I really love the name that I have because my mother, she used to watch a serial that was named by Urusha. It was a Pakistani serial, and she really loved that name, and I'm very blessed with that name. Thank you. I have a very vivid memory of Miss Nepal 2018, Shrinkhala Khatiyoda, and that was a time when I watched every episode, I watched everything, and that batch was very competitive batch. Everybody were shining so bright. I admire how they were presenting themselves on stage, and even they know how to represent themselves and their values off stage, and I really love that batch the most. Yes, definitely. This both fields are very opposite to each other. But one thing I have learned is authenticity. You have to believe that whatever you achieve in life, authenticity is something that you should keep as your greatest strength, because it will move you in life to be a better person, and you should not always go for the title or entitlement. You should strive to be a person. You should strive to be a voice that can resonate with other person, and also at the same time you can stand in their shoes and understand where you belong and what you want to do in life. I believe there's so many good memories in this platform. Every day there is hustle, every day there is rush. Every day I get to learn so many things. And one greatest memory I will take from this platform is sisterhood itself. It might sound cliche, yes, but I've learned so many things from my sisters because they come from different backgrounds. They carry their unique perspectives, and some are from medical side, some are from environmental side, and even one is sound engineer. And yes, these all sisterhood feeling, I would want to carry it with my life. If I get a chance to swap my life with Mahimadi, I would definitely want to experience how it feels to influence all the contestants of Miss Nepal, because she has really inspired us and influenced us not just to win Miss Nepal and Miss Nepal 4 crowns, that is Miss World, International, Earth and Cosmo, but also she has inspired us to be a better person and also aim for the crown that is international. I recently watched episode number 1 of Miss Nepal, and it was very entertaining. Our girls were very, they were being their authentic self. They were speaking their mind and heart. And especially Anupriya Thakur, she is my favorite. The way she was expressing how she felt nervous because of the freeziness that was going around was very funny. And I believe that this episode, it goes throughout the time, and everybody not only see Miss Nepal as just a serious show, but also an entertainment show at the same time. Yes. It's very funny, but I always want to be a superpower woman because I used to watch Powerpuff. I used to watch Sakalaka Boom Boom, this kind of series in my childhood, and I always used to thought that if I get a superpower, I would do this. I would time travel. I would change things around me. I would be very rich. I'll turn myself into Barbie. But those things are very unpredictable, and that was very illusional thing by the time. But after I grew up, I was surrounded by a very educated and nerd people, so I always wanted to be a doctor. And here I am today, I'm pursuing my dream, being a doctor. I would draw right now, if that question is asked me right now, then I would definitely draw a crown that is designed by myself, a crown of Miss World, how it should be through my perspective, using all the sapphires, diamonds, and pearls itself. And a crown, I would wear it myself and feel like a queen. And yes, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this beautiful journey of Miss Nepal. This must have been very empowering to all of you guys. But my I stand here because I have a purpose, and the Miss Nepal title itself, it says that beauty with purpose. I'm here to do something not just for myself, but to be a face that speaks a lot, that speaks not just for herself, but to represent the country and for her people. You can absolutely vote for me through Avanto's app or through eSeva. My contestant number is 12, and I'm really looking forward for your more vote, your support and love, and so that I can win People's Choice Award and make direct entry into top 12.
Namaste, I am Angela Razak, Miss Nepal 2025 contestant number 13, and I am a master's in sociology student. Also, I am a part-time content creator. I love to explore places and travel. I love to go for trekking, and also I am a dog lover. If I were an animal, I would be dog. किनभने dogs are human best friend and they are loyal as well. So त्यही भएर चाहिँ म dog नै भन्थे. She will introduce me as a very kind and humble person. Along with that, म चाहिँ एकदमै जोक गरेर रमाइलो गरेर आउँछु. सो मेरो नेचर नै त्यस्तै छ, बब्ली. सो उले चाहिँ म चाहिँ फन लभिङ पर्सन हुने भनेर सबैलाई इन्ट्रोड्युस गर्छ. एक्चुअली हाम्रो ग्रुप च्याटको नाम चाहिँ म्याउ म्याउ छ, किनभने लाइक मलाई चाहिँ एकदमै रमाइलो गर्न मनपर्छ. अनि सबैजना कस्तो बोर्ड भएर बसिरहेको थियो होइन. अनि त्यसपछि म गएर म्याउ 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 गरिदिने. लाइक एकदमै त्यो रुम, त्यो मतलब त्यो एरियामा यति लाइट, यति ग्लो, यति खुसी फैलिन्छ कि म जतिखेर नि म सबैको अगाडि म्याउ 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 गर्छु. अनि सबैजनाले चाहिँ म्याउ 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 गर्ने. अनि लाइक त्यो बोर्डम भएर मतलब बोर भएर बसेको मान्छे नै त्यो एकदम उसको त्यो फेसमा एकदम लाइट अप आइहाल्छ कि. त्यही भएर चाहिँ म सबैलाई म्याउ 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 गर्छु. अनि इभन हाम्रो ग्रुप च्याटको नाम पनि त्यही भएर म्याउ म्याउ नै छ. या मेमोरेबल इन्सिडेन्ट भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ इट वाज माई बर्थडे. मैले चाहिँ मेरो कपाल मिलाइरहेको थिएँ. अनि त्यसपछि अल अफ अ सडन म्यामले चाहिँ बोलाउनु भयो, तिम्रो सुटको लागि एकदम लेट भयो भन्नुभयो. मैले चाहिँ हाफ कपाल चाहिँ पुरै कल गरिसकेँ थिएँ. मेरो हाफ कपाल कल गर्नै बाँकी थियो. म एकदम स्ट्रेस थिएँ. म त बिर्सी पनि रहेको थिएँ कि मतलब मेरो बर्थडे थियो र अनि केही हुँदैछ भनेर मलाई त केही पनि याद नै थिएन. अनि एकदम प्यानिकमै थिएँ म त. ला अब म्याम बोलाइसक्नु भयो, मैले त कपाल पनि कल गराएको छैन, के गर्ने होला भइरहेको. त्यहाँदेखि छिटो कल गरिहालेँ. अनि पछि म निस्केँ जब, अनि दाइहरू चाहिँ क्यामेरा लिएर आइराख्नु भएको थियो. अनि ला मैले गाली खाएको भिडियो चाहिँ उहाँहरूले अब भिडियो सुट गर्नुहुन्छ र जस्तो भयो है. अनि जब म स्टुडियोभित्र इन्टर गरेँ, लाइक अल अफ सडन लाइट खुल्यो. अनि सबैजना ह्याप्पी बर्थडे भन्यो. ओ माई गड, म त आज बर्थडे हो, म त बिर्सिरहेको. ओ माई. अनि त्यसपछि म त वाट, ओ माई गड भनेर म पुरै म त सोचेकै थिएन कि त्यस्तो हुन्छ होला भनेर. एकदम अहिलेसम्मको मेरो मेमोरेबल मोमेन्ट चाहिँ त्यही नै हो. मेरो क्वेसन चाहिँ के हुन्थ्यो भन्दाखेरि, इफ तिमी एक दिनको लागि प्राइम मिनिस्टर भएको भए तिमीले चाहिँ कुन कुरा चाहिँ इम्प्लिमेन्ट गराउँथ्यौ वा कुन कुरा हटाउँथ्यौ वा कुन कुरा कम गर्थ्यौ भन्ने चाहिँ सोध्थेँ होइन। अनि मेरो आन्सर भनेको चाहिँ करप्सन नै हो, किनभने करप्सनको कारणले गर्दाखेरि हाम्रो कन्ट्री डेभलप भइरहेको छैन। कति कुरामा हामीले करप्सनले गर्दा रोकिराख्नु परेको छ, कति कामहरू पेन्डिङ भइरहेको छ जुनले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ डेभलपमेन्ट हुन पाएको छैन। हाम्रोभन्दा अविकसित देशहरू पनि बरु विकसित भइसके। जापान जस्तो कन्ट्री जुनमा एटम बम खसेको थियो, त्यस्तो पुरै तहस नहस भएको कन्ट्री आज यस्तो राम्रो छ भने चाहिँ हाम्रो कन्ट्री त कहिले पनि कसैको अन्डरमा परेको थिएन भने पनि अहिलेसम्म हाम्रो कन्ट्री डेभलप भएको छैन। सो आई थिङ्क द मेन रिजन इज करप्सन। त्यही भएर करप्सन कम गर्न सक्यो भने चाहिँ हामीले डेभलपिङ फेजमा हाम्रो कन्ट्रीलाई अझै डेभलप भएको चाहिँ हेर्न सक्छौँ जस्तो लाग्छ। त्यही भएर चाहिँ म यही क्वेसन सोध्थेँ कि किन चाहिँ के कुरा चाहिँ कम गर्दाखेरि, मतलब एज अ प्राइम मिनिस्टर म भएको भए चाहिँ मैले एकदम स्ट्रिक्ट लजहरू रुल्सहरू राख्थेँ अनि त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ करप्सनहरू कमै हुन्थ्यो। एज अ कन्टेस्टेन्ट मैले आफूमा धेरै चेन्जेसहरू देखेँ, म ग्रो पनि हुन पाएँ। बट मैले पहिला चाहिँ टिभीहरूमा हेर्थेँ, भिडियोहरूमा हेर्थेँ, ओहो यस्तो यस्तो हुँदो रहेछ यस्तो, बट त्यो सोचाइभन्दा यो सोचाइ एकदम डिफ्रेन्ट नै हुँदो रहेछ। हामीले चाहिँ जस्ट क्यामेरामा त्यो फ्यु क्लिप्सहरू हेर्थ्यौँ अनि फोटोज हेर्थ्यौँ, बट इट्स नट लाइक द्याट। कति मेहनत हुन्छ, कति हार्डवर्क हुन्छ, बिहानदेखि बेलुकासम्म हामी कुनै कुराको पर्वाह नगरिकन हार्डवर्क गरेर हुन्छ, मेहनत गरेर हुन्छ। पछि मसँगै मेरो सबैजना 25 जना कन्टेस्टेन्ट साथीहरू सबैजना एकदम इक्वली नै हामी त्यति नै मेहनत गरिरहेको छौँ। जति कुरा क्यामेराले क्याप्चर गरेर हुन्छ त्यति कुरा कति छुटिरहेको हुन्छ। इभन मैले मेरो बर्थडेको दिन पनि मैले बिर्सिसकेको थिएँ कि मेरो बर्थडे थियो भने। मतलब यति सिचुएसन यस्तो हुन्छ कि केही पनि कुरा याद हुँदैन। जस्ट हामी फोकस गर्नुपर्छ आफ्नो काममा, डेडिकेटेड हुनुपर्छ र अगाडि बढ्नुपर्छ भन्ने कुरा मात्र टार्गेट हुन्छ। त्यही भएर अरू बाहिरी कुराको केही पनि ध्यानै हुँदैन। जस्ट मैले के गरिरहेको छु, मैले आफ्नो ठाउँमा मैले आफ्नो बेस्ट दिनुपर्छ, आफूभन्दा आफू अझै हिजोभन्दा आज बेटर हुनुपर्छ भन्ने भिजन लिएर अगाडि चाहिँ बढिरहेको हुन्छु म। त्यही भएर चाहिँ मलाई बाहिरी कुराको खासै याद हुँदैन। बट अल्सो अलङ विथ द्याट म जस्तो छु त्यस्तै नै भइरहेको छु। म अरूलाई खुसी, मेरो वरिपरि सबैजना खुसी होस्, कोही पनि दुःखी नहोस् भन्ने चाहन्छु र म मेरो वरिपरिको इन्भाइरोमेन्ट चाहिँ एकदम भाइब्रेन्ट र ह्याप्पी नै राख्न चाहन्छु। तपाईँहरूले मलाई सपोर्ट गरिराख्नु भएको छ, तपाईँहरूले धेरै माया गरिराख्नु भएको छ। यसरी नै माया गर्नु, यसरी नै सपोर्ट गर्नु। म हजुरहरूलाई अझै धेरै प्राउड गराउने छु र मलाई भोट गर्नको लागि हजुरहरूले एभेन्टोज एपमा गएर मिस नेपालमा क्लिक गरेर कन्टेस्टेन्ट नम्बर 13 मा गएर हजुरहरूले भोट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। प्लिज हजुरहरूले भोट गरिदिनुहोस् र म हजुरहरूको लागि अझै धेरै मेहनत गर्छु, अझै धेरै इम्प्रुभमेन्ट लिएर आउँछु र हजुरहरूलाई प्राउड बनाउँछु। थ्याङ्क यू सो मच।
Hello, my name is Shrishti Kumari Tama, your contestant number 14. Currently, I'm pursuing my studies on social work psychology, and along with my studies, I'm also a sound engineer. I can play several instruments and also sing different genre music. So it's my grandfather's song. I think no one have ever heard about it. So I think I'll give a little bit, I'll sing a little bit of it. उडेर जाने चोरीले सन्देश केही ल्याएन, बगेर जाने खोलाले रोक्न कहिले जानेन। Thank you. सो मैले चाहिँ लकडाउनमा युकेलेली बजाउन सुरु गरेको थिएँ। तर लकडाउन पछि चाहिँ मलाई एकदमै बेसमा इन्ट्रेस्ट आयो, बेस गिटार। त्यसपछि चाहिँ म बेसिस्ट भएँ अनि बेसिस्ट भएपछि चाहिँ मलाई अझै अरू इन्स्ट्रुमेन्टमा पनि इन्ट्रेस्ट लाग्दै गयो। त्यसपछि मैले किबोर्ड सिकेँ अनि अकस्टिक गिटारहरू पनि सिकेँ। अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ मलाई म्युजिकमा अलि डुब्दै गएपछि चाहिँ मैले गाउन पनि सुरु गरेँ। अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ मैले साउन्ड इन्जिनियरको कोर्स लिएँ। त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ मैले अझै म्युजिकलाई डेप्थमा बुझ्न सकेँ र त्यसलाई चाहिँ क्रिएट गर्नदेखि म्यानेज गर्न, एनहान्स गर्न चाहिँ मैले सिकेँ। सो हाम्रो नेपाललाई चाहिँ इन्टरनेसनली नै रिप्रेजेन्ट गर्न अनि त्यस ठाउँमा चाहिँ नेपाल देश कस्तो हो अनि कसरी चाहिँ विकसित भइरहेछ भनेर देखाउन चाहिँ मलाई एकदमै इच्छा छ। जसरी पहिलाको हाम्रो मिस नेपालहरूले गर्नुभएको छ अनि त्यो कुराहरू देख्दै गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ मलाई पनि एकदमै इच्छा जागेको थियो। अनि म पनि मेरो नेपाल देशलाई चाहिँ ग्लोबली नै चिनाउन चाहन्छु र हाम्रो डेभलपिङ कन्ट्रीलाई चाहिँ छिट्टै हाम्रो ब्युटी पेजेन्ट्रीबाट पनि डेभलप गराउन चाहन्छु। एज अ अडियन्स चाहिँ मैले मिस नेपालमा ग्ल्यामर मात्र हुन्छ अनि बोल्ने, हिँड्ने, वर्कहरू गर्ने मात्र मैले देखेको थिएँ। तर एज अ पार्टिसिपेन्ट्स चाहिँ मैले के महसुस गर्दैछु भने त्यो हरेक कुरा गर्न चाहिँ एकदमै गाह्रो हुँदो रहेछ अनि हामीले एकदमै हार्डवर्क गर्नुपर्छ। अनि आफैले पर्सनली गरेपछि चाहिँ मेहनत गरेपछि चाहिँ हामीलाई अझै अट्याचमेन्ट हुन्छ मिस नेपालसँग अनि अझै बेस्ट दिन मन लाग्ने रहेछ। मलाई सबैभन्दा इन्सपायर गर्नुहुने मिस नेपाल चाहिँ श्रृङ्खला खतिवडा हुनुहुन्छ। उहाँलाई देख्दै गर्दा चाहिँ म एकदमै नै इन्सपायर भएको थिएँ। उहाँको जर्नीहरू हेर्दा उहाँको ब्याच चाहिँ आई थिङ्क मलाई अहिलेसम्मको बेस्ट ब्याच लाग्छ। अनि उहाँहरू यति धेरै मेहनती हुनुहुन्थ्यो अनि श्रृङ्खला खतिवडा चाहिँ बेस्ट अमङमा साइन गर्नुभएको थियो। अनि अहिलेको हाम्रो ब्याचमा पनि सबैजना एकदमै राम्रो हुनुहुन्छ। एभ्री वान इज सो गुड अन देयर ओन। तर म पनि श्रृङ्खला खतिवडा जस्तै नै साइन आउट हुन चाहन्छु र आई वान्ट टु डु गुड फर नेपाल। मेरो मिस नेपालको जर्नीमा एउटा रिमार्केबल मेमोरी चाहिँ म हाम्रो पोखरामा हुँदाको नटराज नाइट अनि हाम्रो ट्यालेन्ट सोको दिनलाई नै भन्दछु। त्यहाँ चाहिँ हामीले नटराज नाइटको लागि हामी सबै कन्टेस्टेन्टहरू हामी साथी दिदीहरू चाहिँ मिलेर नटराज नाइटको लागि एउटा स्पेसल सङ हामीले तयार पारेको थियौँ। अनि सबै ट्यालेन्टेडहरूसँग उहाँहरूले आफ्नो इन्स्ट्रुमेन्ट बजाउनु भयो, आफ्नो स्वरहरू खोलेर गाउनु भयो। अनि म त्यस टिममा बसेर गाउनु पाउँदा, सिकाउनु पाउँदा, सिक्नु पाउँदा चाहिँ म एकदमै आइ एम भेरी ह्याप्पी। अनि म यो कुरा चाहिँ मेरो रेस्ट अफ द लाइफसम्म म सम्झिनेछु। अनि फनी मोमेन्ट चाहिँ हाम्रो हिजो भर्खर सबटाइटल जजिङ भएको थियो अनि हाम्रो हिजो पनि यस्तो सर्ट इन्टरभ्यू थियो। अनि त्यसमा चाहिँ मैले एन्सर दिँदै गर्दा यस्तो फनी मोमेन्ट भयो। हामी आई थिङ्क अलमोस्ट 5-10 मिनट्स एकदमै धेरै हाँस्यौँ। त्यहाँ त्यस्तो हाँस्ने कुरा चाहिँ थिएन तर पनि हामी हाँस्यौँ अनि एकदमै रमाइलो भएको थियो। अनि आई थिङ्क आई विल टेक दिस मेमोरी विथ मी फर रेस्ट अफ माई लाइफ। म सबैलाई यही भन्न चाहन्छु कि तपाईहरूले बाहिरबाट जस्तो देख्नुहुन्छ त्यो मात्र चाहिँ ट्रुथ होइन। अनि हामीहरू सबै कन्टेस्टेन्टहरूको चाहिँ एकदमै मेहनत छ, हाम्रो एकदमै हार्डवर्कहरू छ यसमा। अनि हामीले एकदमै मेहनतहरू गरेर चाहिँ यो स्तरसम्म हामी पुगेका छौँ। अनि यो कुराहरू गर्नलाई चाहिँ हामीलाई एकदमै धेरै उत्साह अनि हामीलाई एकदमै धेरै सपोर्ट गरेर हामीलाई अगाडिसम्म लैजान चाहिँ मिस नेपाल टिमको एकदमै ठुलो हात छ। उहाँहरूद्वारा चाहिँ हामी यो केही पनि गर्न सक्दैनथ्यौँ अनि यो ठुलो अपर्च्युनिटी हामीले पाएका छौँ। अनि यो अपर्च्युनिटीलाई चाहिँ हामीले आफ्नो लाइफको एउटा रिमार्केबल लेभलसम्म पुर्याउनको लागि, जित्नको लागि चाहिँ म तपाईँहरू सबैलाई आग्रह गर्न चाहन्छु कि मलाई धेरैभन्दा धेरै भोट, माया र सपोर्ट गरिदिनु भएको होस्। धन्यवाद।
Namaste everyone, I am Christina Basnet, contestant number 15, having my roots from Damak, Japa, Nepal. And मेरो बारेमा एउटा interesting fact would be, I don't know swimming, but I've jumped in the middle of the ocean. Vasco da Gama, beach ko side ma थियो. It was in Goa. So city place भन्दा नि मेरो recent trek थियो लाङटाङको. So मलाई चाहिँ सबैजना लाङटाङ जानुभयो भने चाहिँ रमाइलो हुन्थ्यो होला जस्तो फिल हुन्छ. रमाइलो incident is I think म आजकल चाहिँ आइएम रियली फर्गेटिङ थिङ्स अनि आज बिहान भर्खर मैले मेरो फोनै बिर्सेँ तर धन्न मेरो साथीहरूले राखिदिनु भएको रहेछ। इफ आई कुड हेभ एनी सुपर पावर आई वुड बी इन्भिजिबल अनि म सबैतिर जान्थेँ। इफ आई वेयर एन एनिमल आई वुड बी अ डाइनोसर किनकि त्यो छैन नि त अहिले, त्यही भएर। सो म सायद मेरै ब्याकग्राउन्डको क्वेसन सोध्थेँ होला एज एम साइकोलोजी स्टुडेन्ट। Do you think के अरे एज अ साइकोलोजिस्ट मान्छेहरूको माइन्ड पढ्नु मिल्छ भनेर सोध्थेँ होला? आन्सर इज नो, मिल्दैन। इफ आई कुड स्वप माई लाइफ विथ द फर्मर मिस नेपाल आई वुड स्वप विथ मिसेस रुबी राणा किनकि सी वाज द फर्स्ट पर्सन। अनि आई वान्ट टु फिल द फर्स्ट हुँदाखेरि उहाँलाई कस्तो फिल भएको थियो होला कि उहाँभन्दा अगाडि त कोही पनि हुनुहुन्थेन, अब उहाँपछि एउटा लेगेसी क्रिएट हुँदैछ। सो म उहाँसँगै स्वप गर्थेँ होला। Oh, I have a hidden talent. I can memorize pages. I can memorize pages of dialogues. I'm a fan of Malayalam movies and मैले अलि अगाडि हेरेको चाहिँ अङ्गमले डायरिज भन्ने थियो and I loved it. मेरो मिस नेपालको जर्नीमा हजुरहरूको एउटा भोटले पनि मलाई निकै नै साथ दिनेछ र हजुरहरूले मलाई भोट गर्नको लागि चाहिँ एभेन्टोस भन्ने एप खोलेर त्यहाँनिर कन्टेस्टेन्ट नम्बर 15 मा स्क्रोल गरेर हजुरहरूले भोट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ।
Namaste, I am Arati Thapa, contestant number 16, all the way from Dolakha. I have done my bachelor's in computer application and professionally I am a yoga teacher. One interesting thing about me is that today is my birthday. In both yoga and pageantry, you have to be very passionate about and you have to be disciplined and practice is must. Until and unless you practice a lot, you cannot do better. The hustle, टिभीमा हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ यस्तो इजी देखिन्छ होइन, उहाँहरू आउनुहुन्थ्यो पहिला पहिला अनि यति पोजहरू मात्रै गरेको फोटोहरू मात्रै देखिन्थ्यो, बट यहाँ आएपछि चाहिँ कति डिफिकल्ट छ, कति अगाडि आफूले पनि मेहनत गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने कुरा चाहिँ थाहा भयो। नो, इट्स एक्चुली माई टिचर्स डिसिजन। दिस इज वाट आई लर्न
फ्रम माई स्कुल मेरो स्कुलमा टिचर्सहरूले नै यही लेखिदिनुहुन्थ्यो अनि म यही हेर्दा हेर्दै गइरहेको मेरो प्यारेन्ट्सले त नेपालीमा चाहिँ लेखिदिनु भएको सुपर पावर आई थिङ्क आई चुज टु फ्लाई या मलाई उड्नु मन लाग्छ एकदमै धेरै सो द्याट्स वाट आई वुड चुज यदि म कुनै खाना हुन्थेँ भने सायद म नेपाली खाना नै हुन्थेँ बिकज इट लुक्स सिम्पल बट एट द एन्ड अफ द डे द्याट्स वाट यु निड एभ्री डे इज मेमोरेबल फर मी टिल नाउ तर वान स्पेसिफिक भन्नुपर्दा चाहिँ रूपाको ड्रेसर्टको भन्छु म त्यति बेला चाहिँ हामीले एकअर्कालाई एकदमै साथीमा पनि एकदमै चिन्ने मौका पाएको थियौँ अनि ट्यालेन्ट राउन्ड यति धेरै कुराहरू एकैचोटि भएको थियो सो आइ एम गोना रिमेम्बर द्याट फर माई लाइफ कम प्रिपेयर्ड भन्छु म चाहिँ हामीले सुनेर मात्रै नहुने रहेछ कति चाहिँ जस्तै बोल्न हुन्छ वकहरूमा अनि अरू सानो सानो कुराहरू पनि पहिलादेखि नै फलो गरेर सिकेर नट ओन्ली नेसनल पेजेन्ट्स बट इन्टरनेसनली पनि रेडी भएर चाहिँ आउनुपर्ने रहेछ एकदमै इजी हुन्छ अनि प्लस आफ्नो लागि पनि प्लस पोइन्ट हुन्छ मिस नेपाल चाहिँ मेरो लागि एकदमै नयाँ जर्नी भयो र आई सजेस्ट एभ्री गर्ल जसलाई चाहिँ अलिकति पनि मिस नेपालमा जोइन गर्न मन लागेको छ कुनै पनि हेजिटेसन डाउट बिना जोइन गर्दा हुन्छ आफ्नो लाइफ चेन्जिङ एक्सपिरियन्सहरू हामीले लिन पाउँछौँ र मलाई भोट गर्नको लागि यु क्यान डाउनलोड एभेन्टर्स एप and vote for contestant number 16. Thank you.
Namaste everyone. My name is Samriti Kesi, contestant number 17 of Miss Nepal 2025 and I'm 25 years old. My ancestral home is in Saldan but I'm currently living in Lalitpur, Nepal and I'm bachelor topper of my college. And one interesting fact about me would be I sleep talk. So people who sleep besides me I would make their night very interesting with all my conversations. So yeah, which is completely different from this field. It's like PSC Public Service Commission, which is Lok Seva. So it's a completely different governance field. You'd say media, and it's about beauty, pageantry. So this completely two different opposite worlds. So my father is like मेरो फादर मेरो ठुलबाबा मेरो सबै हजुरबाहरू चाहिँ लोकसेवामै हुनुहुन्थ्यो र म मात्रै कन्ट्रास्ट गरेर चाहिँ आइम इन्टु दिस ब्युटी इन्डस्ट्री आई कान थिङ्क अफ वान थिङ बिकज मैले यति धेरै कुरा सिकेको छ यहाँ आएर सो फर्स्ट चाहिँ मैले चाहिँ आई थिङ्क मेनी पिपल थिङ्क द्याट पेजेन्ट्री इज सो स्ट्रेसफुल यताउति होइन बट मैले चाहिँ आई स्टार्टेड टु फाइन्ड कामनेस इन दिस कियोसमा पनि बिकज यसले चाहिँ एकदम पुस गर्छ कि लाइक तिमीलाई चाहिँ द बेस्ट भर्सन बनाउनको लागि पेजेन्ट्रीले अनि आई नेभर न्यू म चाहिँ त्यही कम्फर्ट जोनमै बसिरहेको भएको भए चाहिँ आई वुड बी इन द्याट जोनमै तर यहाँ आएपछि चाहिँ आई नो हाउ टु डेभलप माइ सेल्फ हाउ टु बी प्रेजेन्टेबल अनि कम्युनिकेसन स्किल्स अनि स्पेसली चाहिँ आई वुड लाइक टु थ्याङ्क आजको चाहिँ आर्ट अफ लिभिङको सेसन जसले गर्दा चाहिँ इट वाज रियली पिसफुल अनि त्यो इट वाज भेरी मच के भन्छ आई डोन्ट नो हाउ टु एक्सप्रेस द्याट इन वर्ड्स बट I think it's very nice. One message that I would like to give to the audience who wants to join this pageantry is like you should definitely join because यसमा चाहिँ धेरै कुरा सिक्ने मौका पाउँछ like it's different world and definitely you should come here and be the best version of yourself. Sometimes के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ you don't know what you are and explore गर्ने क्रममा चाहिँ you find yourself. So यसमा चाहिँ there are so many versatile informationsहरू होइन सो त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ you can exactly find out what you want to become because yeah it's not about only beauty industry it's about business communication skills भयो यसमा चाहिँ networking भयो so there are different health sectors different कुराहरू छ connect भएको so of course I would like the young generations to definitely come and join pageantry. One final message would be I'm very much overwhelmed by all the supports that my people, my friends, families and everyone is giving me. So keep on showering all the loves and keep on supporting me, keep on voting me from the Avengers app. Thank you.
Namaskar Nepal, my name is Saicha Thapa. I'm 26 years old and I'm from Viratnagar, Nepal. I am an entrepreneur and a social activist. My advocacy lies in empowering women. मेरो नामको मिनिङ चाहिँ मेरो मम्मी ड्याडीले साई बाबाको इच्छा भनेर राख्नु भएको. So there is a long story in my name. मेरो मम ड्याडको चाहिँ फ्यामिली प्लानिङमा म कहीँ पनि थिइनँ एन्ड साई बाबाको बर्थडेको दिन दे वेन्ट टु साई मन्दिर एन्ड वान अफ द डिसेपल अफ साई बाबाले मेरो ममलाई ह्यान्ड पिक गरेर बोलाउनु भयो एन्ड दे predicted my birth on Vyasa त्यो पनि Thursday को दिन, and I was born on Vyasa Thursday को दिन, अनि म साई बाबाको इच्छाको जन्मेको कारणले मेरो नाम साई भएको. The most empowered woman in my eyes is my mom, because my mom has come from a Bhojpurko एकदमै सानो गाउँ, and she came to Viratnagar, and when she came to Viratnagar she had no educational background, and now she holds a bachelor's degree, and she has trained so many women to become a leader themselves. And my mom is also a thought trainer, and my mom is also a beautician. She is a politician and a social activist, and I really look up to her. So if you're interested in business and you want to open an industry, then Viratnagar is your place. So if you want to eat best pani puri and pan, then you must visit Viratnagar, and mithais, of course. If I were mithai, I would be rasmalai, because I think I'm someone who is filled with so many ras and I'm very sweet. So for me, Miss Nepal journey ko every day nay interesting, because every day there's something happening that is very happening, and I'm learning so many things, and I'm making so many friends, and also the sisterhood, they are making every day so amazing. If I were the chairman of Hidden Treasure, then I would imply that beauty with purpose ko चाहिँ सानो practice नेपालबाटै सुरु भयो भने maybe it would be easier international platformमा पनि to sell your advocacy. So one misconception, so there is a very big conception that beauty pageant is a very cringe thing to do, but that's not true. I do not believe that. I disagree, because मैले आफै यहाँ आएर मैले धेरै कुरा सिकिसकेँ, and if you want to unlock your full potential, then you should go for it. Thank you so much. अहिलेसम्म धेरै नै साथ दिनुभयो, and if you want to vote for me and you want to see me on the people's favorite, please vote me through Avento's app, and I am your contestant number 18.
Namaste, my name is Swati Panjiar and I'm your contestant number 19. I'm from Janakpur and I have done my bachelor's in psychology honors from Delhi University. And then I went to Canada to do my postgraduate certificate in mental health intervention and early childhood mental health. When I was in Canada, the experience was really different. Culture shock pani bhayo, but the people out there are really friendly, and the subject that I studied gave me a lot of exposure about early childhood experiences, which I was not able to study back in my bachelor's. And when I came back here, I got to learn that how early childhood mental health is so important for growing in our later life. Yeah, it's totally different. If we just see on the camera or on the television, it looks like very glamour, beauty, but behind the scenes and behind the camera, it takes a lot of effort, and there is so much of team working behind all of it. And I feel like it's just not about beauty and glamour, but more about how you present yourself, how you treat people, and how grounded you are to your roots. If I win Miss Nepal title, I think I'll immediately go and hug MP sisters, because they have been supporting us mentally, emotionally, and through all the trainings, they have been our backbone. So I'm so grateful to them, and even all the teams that have been working behind, like Adya ma'am, Jeevan sir, Yasavi ma'am, all, even if I'm not having the names in my mind right now, I'm so grateful to all of them. Because of them, I'm here and I won this title. Miss Nepal journey has been a really memorable for me, but if I have to name one, it would be going to Pokhara, because we got to spend time together, which we didn't had before, because we were always busy, but we were able to stay together and connect and know each other, which was very important, because at the end, we girls empower each other and uplift at the end. I think I would be orange, because orange is very bright, and it's also very colorful, so I want to stand out as well. It will probably be my mom, because she has struggled a lot through her lifetime, and coming from a very conservative family, she has raised us even through all the hardships and struggles. Being a girl in a Tarai region was very difficult, but she never listened to the society but supported me and taught me that always listen to your heart and follow your dreams. One final message is that I'm here because I have been through a lot, and I can really connect to early childhood growing up and how they struggle in their early childhood, because I have been struggling as well, and how it impacts in adulthood. like forming relationships, or maybe it'd be learning difficulties. So I believe I can be a change for the early childhood mental health, and I can bring a lot of changes where emotional struggles are met with support and not shame. You can vote for me through Avanto's app. I'm Swati Panja, your contestant number 19. Thank you.
Hi, Namaste and Maso Fafula. My name is Soni Hale. I am your Miss Nepal contestant number 20. I have completed my Bachelor in Information and Technology from Sydney, Australia. I am an international bodybuilding winner, and I am also a founder of Exicha, a movement that stands for One Nation, One Education, closing a gap between private and government schools. So Exicha is very close to me because that's the story that my pain turned into purpose. When I was 12 years old, I was transferred from private school to government school. That's when the Exicha was born. So what happened was, it's a very interesting story actually, because we were invited by a very private school for an school excursion where all the school children from the government and the private come together for the excursion. That's when the collaborations was very insightful because we learned a lot about each other. That's when idea struck in my mind about the Exicha. What if this collaboration continued further in our life? That's when the Exicha born, like I said. That's the story behind my Exicha project. So what Exicha stands for is definitely the closing gap between the private and government schools and collaborating with each other minds. How it is formed is government schools also using the resources of the private schools, and private schools student learning empathy, life skills from the example of the government schools. One thing what motivates me to venture out for the bodybuilding is definitely trying to see myself where I can go, because I am kind of person who likes to find a new passions and hobbies and experiment with myself, and that is the one thing that helped me to grow as a person as well. And when I was doing in a gym, like lifting weights and everything, there was no Nepali women who was actually into bodybuilding. That's when it helped me to realize that I can actually do something in bodybuilding and actually do for Nepali women, because it is a very male dominant platform. So I wanted to do something for myself and for the Nepali women. That's when I started doing bodybuilding. Definitely both sports need discipline, determination and hard work, and I think both platforms represents the values for the both platform is similar. So yes, there is a similarity between the bodybuilding and the pageantry. I would say going overseas is always the option. I went overseas because of my own stories and of my own conditions that I had. I had to support my family financially. What I would like to suggest a child or anyone who are willing to stay in Nepal is definitely you are doing great. I went to Nepal, I went to Australia, but I came back, and that was my purpose always, that I wanted to gather the skills but always come back to Nepal and work for our country. So I would say that you're doing great. I think you can do it because Nepal has a lot of potential and opportunities, and we need a like-minded like you to stay in Nepal and actually do something for our country. As a person who loves to see a lot of pageantry, definitely watching pageantry and being in one is very different things. Seeing pageantry, people assume that a queen needs to be perfect all the times and all the pageantry is all about beauty. But being in the one, I feel that it's more than that. It's about connecting yourself, it's about knowing yourself, and it's about being you rather than just being perfect, but imperfectly perfect you. So one final message to everyone would be, I always say where you come from does not define where you can go. So you always have to dream boldly and fearlessly. So just wherever you are, whatever you are doing, just dream big and go for it, because everything will come together, and I believe in you. And please vote for me to win this title and Miss Nepal to become your Miss Nepal 2025.
Hello, I'm Shriyani Shrestha, your contestant number 21. And I was born and raised in Kathmandu, but then I went for abroad studies in Australia for 3 years. But now I'm back in Nepal advocating for regenerative tourism. Regenerative tourism is a term that is beyond sustainable tourism, which not only talks about not harming the environment, but also including the local communities to revive the land and heal the land. Okay, my project basically would be utilizing and involving the local communities to revive the land itself. So my background is in the tourism industry, so I would be working within the tourism industry where locals can be involved not just in the destination but also how they can give to the industry as well as take it back, such as employment. For example, I would be working in an organic hub that would provide not only 30 to 40% of an income increase, but also provide healthy source food, as well as giving the land and soil a good chemical-free soil. Yeah, there's one very memorable moment, which was the Rupakot visit, but then the flight got delayed, so we had to hop in and out of the bus till the airplane, which seemed quite hectic at first, but then now when I recall it, I find it pretty funny. Definitely, I would like to see all the 4 crowns, but then the most awaited crown revealing would be the Miss Cosmo crown. I believe it would be very appealing to the eyes with different colors, bright, shiny diamonds, sparkling colors, and yeah. If I had to choose between Miss World or the Olympics, I would choose Miss World, because there would be a lot of people coming in different backgrounds where we have a very big scope of tourism in Nepal. So whilst people come in for Miss World, they would be able to see different landscapes, cultural heritage sites of Nepal, along with celebrating the Miss World title. Thank you everyone for supporting me in my journey. I am very grateful for your support, not just in the journey, but then throughout the experience. So I'd like to thank you and please do vote me through the Aventos app.
Namaste Nepal, मेरो नाम चाहिँ स्मृति श्रेष्ठ हो and my contestant number is 22. I'm 23 years old and I am from Ramechhap district. I'm pursuing my bachelor's in business studies and I'm a professional model by profession. There are few similarities, like we do shoots, we do have to make contents, but besides that it's completely different. It's not only about beauty, it's also about the brains. You have to be very intellectual, you have to be very mindful, thoughtful and presentable all the time. Every day is memorable, but since we are having very hectic day, I cannot remember like one particularly, but I would love to share this morning's incident that we were having art of living classes, and it was early in the morning, like in 5:30, and we were doing this yoga called So Hum, where we had to inhale in the so and exhale in the hum, and it was like so hum, and so hum भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ I was like सुतम and then म एकछिन सुते पनि भुइँमा. सो त्यसपछि मलाई सरले उठाउन आउनु भयो अनि म उठेँ अनि फेरि मेडिटेट गरेँ. सो त्यही हो फनी मोमेन्ट चाहिँ आजको थियो. I will call my grandparents because मेरो grandparentsले मलाई एकदमै धेरै सपोर्ट गर्नुभएको छ, माया गर्नुभएको छ. I've grown up with them, so Miss Nepal ko crown would be one of my biggest achievement till now. And I want my grandparents to be the first person to see the crown and the first person I talk to after I leave the stage. I would just like to say, believe in yourself, work hard for your dreams, and never stop dreaming because you are your leader and you are a dreamer. Love you all. And thank you so much for supporting me till now, till my journey, and always being there for me. My friends and my family, especially my friends, they are sending me like motivational messages like you are so kind, you are working really nicely, and त्यो messageहरुले चाहिँ एकदम inspire भइरहेको छु म. मलाई एकदम हिम्मत पनि आउँछ बेला बेलामा when I'm like really tired and exhausted. So मेरो message चाहिँ thank you and love you all, and you all can vote for me through Aventos app, and my contestant number is 22, so please vote for me and support me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ojal Rayamaji, your contestant number 23, and one interesting fact about me is that I love baking. If I were a baked good, I would definitely be a blueberry cheesecake, the baked one, because I am a bit tangy. I like cracking jokes, and I'm also very calm at times, like the creamy texture that the blueberry cheesecake has in the middle, and at the base they have like a biscuity, very tough base, and it also shows how resilient I am. So I would want to say I would be a blueberry cheesecake. Actually, the journey of past contestants really inspired me to join Miss Nepal. Watching them grow and create impact in the society really touched me. And usually it's not always just the winners, even the ones who just participated and came up for the top 24, 25, 26, they were all doing really good in their respective fields, and I could watch them grow, and their journey was really inspiring. So I would want to say that one of the reasons I joined Miss Nepal was their journey as well. Baby Ojal used to be really afraid of speaking up. She loved her comfort zone, and she liked just being by herself. So if I could go back, I would tell her to be open about everything. If she's sad about anything, just be vocal about it. And as long as you're like confident and you're true to yourself, you'll not be hurting anyone, and just speak your mind. I feel like every day is so eventful, and especially with really funny contestants like Jasotha ma'am. She's always cracking jokes. So every day, even if we're tired, she's making it really fun and memorable one way or the other. And I think yesterday she told us that she wanted to be an Ichhadari Nagin, which was really memorable. I don't think I'm ever going to forget this. And she really uplifts us. So I think she is the event. So as a child, I used to think that there were only certain type of girls who should be joining any type of pageant. But today I'm here, and I would like to tell you that it's not just anyone who's like outspoken or who's been like that throughout their life. I feel like any point in your life you just want to grab that opportunity, just step out of your comfort zone. And here everybody, it's a safe space. If you come here, everybody's learning as well, and you'll be learning with them. So just don't hold back because of just certain personality traits that you might think is not fit. As long as you're confident, as long as you are who you are, I feel like just step out of your comfort zone and join. So I'm really, really thankful for all the well wishes I've had, because I've been constantly on the top 10 leaderboard in the voting list so far. And to vote for me, you could download the Aventos app and vote for contestant number 23, and take my dreams with you, and also support other contestants as well if their story resonates with you.
Hello everyone, my name is Nilima Pandey. I am contestant number 24. I live in Kathmandu. I am a student of BBA, Banking and Insurance. I am also a Kathak dancer and a theatre artist. And one fun fact about me would be I do tarot reading. I'm actually a really spiritual person, and I'm also a huge devotee of Lord Krishna. And Kathak is actually a dance form that was originated by Lord Krishna. So that's how I got into it. I started dancing 2 years back. It's been 2 years of me learning Kathak. And I've also learned Bharatanatyam for 3 months as well. Tarot reading गर्न थालेको चाहिँ धेरै भएको छैन. I think 2-3 months भयो होला, but I think I'm pretty accurate at it. I've actually only done tarot reading for my friends. I predicted that my friend is going to have a breakup, and she did have a breakup after a week. So I've done 3 plays which are pure acting, and I've also done many other plays which includes both dance and drama. So I think around 6-7. I think when I first came here, it was definitely for the visibility. करियरमा हल्का भए पनि पुश मिल्छ भनेर चाहिँ म आएको थिएँ, तर यहाँ आएपछि चाहिँ मैले रियलाइज गरेँ लाइक कति चाहिँ ठुलो प्लेटफर्म हो यो भनेर. यसको पछाडि कति मान्छेहरूले मिहिनेत गर्नुहुन्छ. हामीले त लाइक मिस नेपाल देख्छौँ हैन एभ्री इयर, त्यति नै लाग्छ हामीलाई मिस नेपाल भनेको, तर देयर आर लाइक मोर देन 200 people who are working day and night to make this thing possible, to bring the crown back home. अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ मेरो whole purpose of Miss Nepal changed. It became more about the country than myself. र अहिले चाहिँ म मिस नेपालमा बस्ने मेरो मोटिभेसन भनेको नि त्यो बाहिरको क्राउन चाहिँ मिस वर्ल्डको क्राउन चाहिँ नेपाल फिर्ता लिएर आउने. मेमोरेबल मोमेन्ट भन्दा नि हिजोबाट हाम्रो रचना म्यामसँग कोरियोग्राफी स्टार्ट भयो. आई एम अलवेज इन अव अफ हर. लाइक शी इज too good, and I'm loving every moment I'm spending with her. Like she's just so strong and intimidating but very powerful, and I really like that about her. अनि उहाँलाई हेरेरै धेरै कुरा सिक्न म ट्राई गरिरहेको छु. So I think being with her is the most memorable thing for me. I think heightको criteria, but it's more for international pageant. I understand that, but I think many girls who do not have a height of more than 5 feet 3 inch also want to be a part of Miss Nepal, but they don't really get to. So I hope the height criteria was not there. Any rule that I would like to add would be everyone gets to have dessert every day. I can rap actually. Pull up in a monster automobile gangster with a bad that came from Sri Lanka. Yeah, I'm in that Tonka color of Willy Wonka. You could be the king, but watch the queen conquer. First things first, I'll eat your brains. Then I'ma start rocking gold teeth and fangs, cause that's what a monster do. Hairdresser from Milan, that's the monster do. Monster Giuseppe heel, that's the monster shoe. Young Money is a roast and a monster crew. And I'm all up in the back with a funny face. And if I'm fake, I know this cause I'm money. And so let me get this straight. Wait, I'm new rookie, but my features on my shows 10 times to pay. 50K for a verse, no album out. Yeah, my money's so tall that my barber's got a climb bed. Hotter than a Middle Eastern climate. Tony Mataran, Daddy wine net. Nikki on them did this one assign it. All this so one track minded. But really, I don't give a CK, forget Barbie, thinking cause she's fake. She's on a dad bun, pocket eating cheesecake, and I'll say Brad of Shaquille's child's play. Just on the career, it's a all day. Besides, say they can't stand besides me. I think me, you and them should Minnas Friday. Pink wig, thick, give him whiplash. I think big get cash, make him blink fast. Now, this is what you just saw, this is what you live for. I'm a monster. Pink. I love being feminine, and pink is often associated with feminine energy, so pink. Feminism for me is equality between men and women in terms of opportunities, in terms of cerebral opportunities. Can I say Rachana ma'am? Because I really like her. Like, she's so strong and so powerful and so nonchalant. I just love the way she is. I would love to be crowned by her. If it's your dream to be in Miss Nepal and people are telling you things about Miss Nepal that it's not good, it's not made for women, it's against feminism and stuff, please don't believe them. Your dream is your dream. It does not matter what people say. If you believe in yourself, if you want to win Miss Nepal, please join Miss Nepal. So, I am contestant number 24 and you can vote for me through Avento's app.
Namaste sabaijanalai. I am Priyanka Thapa, contestant number 25 from Miss Nepal 2025. I am an accountant by profession, soon to be a certified practicing accountant and an aspiring entrepreneur. I believe financial literacy is important for all the upcoming generation as well as the youth today, because financial literacy is something, it is a practical knowledge that we need to know for our day-to-day life. I think it just starts with basic, like मैले केही salary पाइरहेको छु भने त्यसलाई म कसरी आफ्नो need, want र savings मा divide गर्छु. I think that's where it actually starts. अनि यो चाहिँ हामीलाई स्कुलमा unfortunately पढाइँदैन, but this is an actual like life को skill जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई. त्यही भएर I think it will start with here. I think the memorable day would be at from Rupakot, जहाँ चाहिँ हामी कन्टेस्टेन्टहरू श्रीनाथ नाइट पछि निकै नै क्लोज भएर आफ्नो रुमिजहरूसँग चाहिँ आफ्नो पर्सनल कुरा एक्सपिरियन्सेसहरू सेयर गर्न पाएको थियौँ. सो द्याट वुड बी द मोस्ट मेमोरेबल सो फार. आई थिङ्क मेरो सजेसन चाहिँ एनीवान हु वान्ट्स टु जोइन नेक्स्ट or any years after 2025 it would be be prepared. यहाँ आएर गर्छु भन्दा पनि अगाडिदेखि नै प्रिपेयर हुनुहोस्, अनि so that you are prepared for not only अहिले नेपालमा जित्नको लागि but also for like international crown घरमा ल्याउनको लागि. My favorite Miss Nepal would be Shricha Pradhan, Miss Nepal 2023, because I could see her dedication and how desperate she's about what she's advocating about, which is sustainability. You can vote for me through Avento's app. I am contestant number 25 for Miss Nepal 2025, Priyanka Thapa. Thank you.
Namaste. I am Pragika Chetri, your Miss Nepal 2025 contestant number 26. So I have completed my MBBS degree currently 7 to 8 months back, and now I am working as a medical officer in Nepal Medicity Hospital. My name comes from a Sanskrit word pragya, which means scholar. In Nepali, it means vidwan. There is one similarity that I would say that has popped up in my mind is hard work. Both of the field needs intense dedication and hard work, and the other thing is both is dedicated for social service. Like Miss Nepal also lights a candle in a community, and doctors, they also serve the community. So that would be the similarity I see. When I was a viewer of Miss Nepal, I only saw the contestants and how glammed up they were. But now, as I am a contestant myself, I see all the people that work behind. They work so hard day and night for us. The most memorable day for me would be the day of Smile Train, when we got to sit with the children that were treated with cleft palate and cleft lip, and when we saw those smile, we got motivated and inspired. So I think my most memorable day would be Smile Train's day. Actually, I always wanted to be a doctor, But the other thing was also Miss Nepal, which I am pursuing. I think I am pursuing the thing that I always wanted to pursue. I would say them that you only live once, you have to be happy and live your life before life leaves you. Thank you so much for all the love and support. I can see that you guys are giving your best for me, and I hope I make you all proud. So I need your vote. I need much of your support again. Please vote for me through Avento's app. I am your contestant number 26. It's really easy because you can scroll all the way down and I'm right there.
Vyasa Media Network.